What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and we've recently gotten a lot of leaks / rumors from one source over on social media. So in today's YouTube video, I wanted to kind of recap all the information, tell you what we do and don't know, and why people are actually even trusting this information to begin with. So firstly, who does this info come from? It comes from someone over on Twitter known as Adira, FN Info, which is ADIRA, and then FN for Fortnite, and info as general info, I guess. And you might be wondering, usually when these insider leaks come out, it comes from people who are already known in the Fortnite community, you know, people like Hypex, Sheena, etc. So why should we listen to the word of someone whose account was, I guess, made this month or something? I don't know, I haven't looked into the account myself too much, you know, in terms of like the creation date, but I have seen some stuff mentioned around here and there, and the reason why appears to be because of the fact that they got the dates, or I guess the release date or announcement or whatever, for recent collaborations correct, such as the South Park collaboration and even the Halo collaboration we had before. Now, I think it's relating to the Halo season pass collaboration / you know, the item shop emote that ended up releasing, but it's still interesting to see how they kind of had these two collabs that were right before, and then out of nowhere they just start bringing out like a million collabs happening. So I want to go into this video with, you know, a grain of salt. It's insider information, and you know, it could be real, it could be fake, it could be scrapped, it could be delayed. There's a million things that could actually be happening, but at least seems like they have a little bit more credibility than normal for these collaborations. And the first one is a Wicked collaboration. Now, there has been rumors about a Crash Bandicoot, Wicked, and Fallout collaboration happening in the future, and it appears like, for example, with that Fallout collaboration, it was supposed to be the Lucy skin, but it appears out of that trio that got leaked previously, the Wicked collaboration at the very least has been scrapped and isn't going to be coming to the game. Makes me wonder if those other two collaborations that were leaked before are also real, if those are still going to be happening, or if those are scrapped as well. Because, for example, with Fallout, Call of Duty recently had their collaboration with like the Ghoul, you know, you had Lucy as a skin and all that type of stuff going on, so it makes me curious just kind of what is actually happening behind the scenes with those collabs, if they are, you know, supposed to be happening. But at the very least, it appears like a Wicked collaboration was planned at some point and it has now been scrapped. Next up, we're supposed to be getting tonight a 28 years later collaboration, which won't be a skin or anything, but will just be a backpack and a pickaxe. So you'll be able to get a new backbling and pickaxe in the item shop. It makes me wonder if there might be like a emote or something to go along with it as well, considering the fact that usually when we get these smaller pickaxes or, you know, backbling collaborations that aren't fully blown, you know, skins and backblings and whole sets, they usually have like one or two extra goodies that, you know, sometimes don't even get leaked beforehand for us to go ahead and enjoy. But it appears at the very least, in order to confirm if this list is real or not, we should be seeing a 28 years later collab tonight. And if it doesn't happen anytime soon, then that might mean that some of this information is just kind of able to be thrown away. Next up, Luna Snow and Magic from Marvel Rivals are set to come over to Fortnite around Valentine's Day. Now, I could see this happening because we already do have Marvel Rivals collaboration cosmetics in the game with Doom. I think it was like a futuristic Doom skin or something like that. So it would just make sense to have more Marvel Rivals stuff going on. And it seems like, you know, Marvel Rivals and Fortnite aren't really trying to compete with each other too much compared to other games that Fortnite could be competing with in the future, like GTA or whatever else, or whatever Battle Royale comes out, or Metaverse game, or Roblox, you know. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself there with all that stuff. But yeah, it appears that we're going to be getting more Marvel Rivals cosmetics around Valentine's Day, if the leaks are true. We have a new Adventure Time collaboration, a Wave 2 set to happen very soon, which is supposed to have Fiona, Cake, Ice King, and Earl of Lemongrab as skins. Now, this one I do believe is more likely to be real because of the fact that with the most recent Fortnite update, a new Earl of Lemongrab string was actually leaked. And these are the same type of strings that leaked stuff like the Kazuna AI collaboration for, oh my god, I suck at this. But these are the type of strings that ended up leaking Kazuna AI coming to the game, so considering the fact that we have a literal string in the files right now for Earl of Lemongrab, and this was leaked before the update came out, maybe it's more likely that this is actually going to be happening. Other than that, we apparently are also going to be getting a regular show collaboration, which is going to include Mordecai and Skips as skins and Rigby as an actual sidekick, and then I think that's pretty much it. I kind of went through, you know, the list of things people have been mentioning online from this Adira person and kind of summarized it for you guys for today's YouTube video, but let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this list? Is it real, do you think? Do you think it's fake? Do you think some of it might be real, especially since there's things like Earl of Lemongrab that were mentioned in the files already? Do you think that Epic Games has like an insider problem in general where they just have too many leaks going on all the time non-stop, or whatever else? With that said, however, just want to make a little video recapping all the information because I didn't want to, you know, wait for the 28 years later collab to potentially happen or not happen and then be like, hey guys, look, this is happening, and then this is happening, and this is happening, all in their own YouTube videos. So it's just kind of like a recap of all the recent leaks and rumors across all of those different things. And of course, you know, with some of these collabs that we have heard that, oh hey, you know, other insiders have told other leakers about this or whatever else, but as usual, I don't really have any insiders, anything like that, so I'm not able to, you know, confirm or deny anything actually happening. I'm just as blind as you guys when it comes to that. Until next time, however, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.